Welcome back, WNST, Towson, Baltimore, and Baltimore Positive. We are positively into football season around here, and even though the weather's changing, it will not stop me from having and I don't have 7 cones in 7 nights, but I promise you I have 5 or 6. It's never less than 5 during a week. And through all of my passion for ice cream and talking about ice cream, Baltimore's premier ice cream maker somehow discovered me and WNST and Baltimore Positive. Our friends at Taharka, you know I hold these empty pints up, and they did not deliver these boxes empty. This is in my wife's belly because she loves the key lime. The honey graham over here is in my belly. And I got a guy here from Taharka who probably remembers the old labels and the chocolate love. Kofi Dorman-El is here. He is the director of operations and logistics. And, when Steve got together with me back in the spring and we decided to make Taharka a key sponsor here at Baltimore Positive, he said, I want my people, the people that make and deliver this ice cream, as part of the show to tell the story about where this comes from. And Kofi, you know this. I've been over in your freezer 3 times now because Steve makes me come over and pick up my ice cream to get the real experience. And my glasses fog up in the freezer, and I can't see whether I'm holding honey graham or roasted strawberry. Right. And I run out and I shiver, and I'm like, there's more ice cream. I got to get back in there. But this is your life, right? Delivering the ice cream, right?
Oh, yeah. Career day in, day out, thinking Taharka, moving Taharka.
Give me the Taharka story. If I met you and I said, what do you do for Taharka? You're like, well, I deliver the ice cream. I'm like, I love the ice cream. Where does the ice cream come from? Because we've all eaten ice cream. We get it from all over the world. I mean, I hung out at Friendly's at the mall when I was a kid. I am now a snob, right? And I expressed this to Steve that, like, I am a snob about ice cream. I don't want thin ice cream. I don't, no offense to yogurt or anybody that has, lactose intolerant, but I want, I'm 52 next month, all right? I've earned the right to go full test chocolate love. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
I tell them it's low fat, but I know it's not. Well, give me the ice cream story. Why do you love ice cream?
Story. So pretty much I've been making ice cream for 5 years. I've been on the company since June of 2011. And I've been working here, made probably over 100-something tubs, made over 100-something pints. Day in, day out, thinking Taharka, moving Taharka, bleeding Taharka, just making sure that, hey, this is not just a job. This is not just a career. This is a lifestyle. This is a movement. And just wanted to make sure that, hey, we can eventually, and at some point we will take over Baltimore and Maryland.
Well, I tell you what, I'm trying to help you. And I told my story to Bill Cole a little while ago because we were talking about Taharka ice cream and how much he loves it, right? And I said the first time I had Taharka ice cream was at an event at the stadium. It was on the club level. I was one of the celebrity chefs. My wife and I made food, and it was a thing for big brothers, big sisters. And I went over and I had my first scoop of honey graham. And somewhere, believe me, I have more empty honey graham. I have peanut butter cup, vanilla bean. Don't sleep on the vanilla. I'll tell you right, people.
Oh, no.
People are really wrong about vanilla ice cream. It's too plain. I'm like, you just haven't had good vanilla bean with some Madagascar vanilla beans in it. But where's my honey graham? I got mint flakes and here, honey graham. So I had honey graham. And for those of you who've never had honey graham ice cream, you're missing out. That's all I can say. And I've never seen anyone else make a honey graham ice cream. So it's not only the best honey graham ice cream ever. It's the only honey graham ice cream I've ever had.
Honey graham.
But was this the original flavor in some way? Because this is the one that came to me. And I'm going to tell you, man, it was well over a decade ago. I mean, this is back in maybe 2007, 8, 9, somewhere in there.
Honey graham, if I had to describe it, honey graham is that flagship flavor. That's the Captain America, That's the Superman flavor. You can't go wrong with a honey graham.
My wife's always complaining, like, I need some chocolate. I want some more chocolate. I looked in the freezer tonight. There was mint flicks and chills, which is peppermint ice cream with homemade peppermint patties and chocolate. There was chocolate love. There was peanut butter cup, which last I checked has peanut butter cups mixed in with the little chocolate. So there was all sorts of chocolate, but chocolate love. Talk to me about it. By the way, this is the old, you recognize this, right?
Oh yeah, recognize.
You don't put these on anymore, do you? These are old, right?
Nah. Only an emergency though, but definitely.
I keep it around as a souvenir, like an old wheat penny. You know what I mean? But The chocolate love is also like deep, dark, rich chocolate. So if you're a chocoholic like my wife, chocolate love works.
Oh, yeah. If anything, remember how I said the 100 grams of Superman? The chocolate love is the Batman. It's the chocolate version of the 100 grams.
Those are the two you sell the most of?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite flavor?
I'm old school, so cookies and cream is my favorite.
I've never had the cookies and cream. I had the coffee Oreo last night with vanilla.
Nice.
I was away. So I was away for 5 days last week. I went to the Ravens game in Houston. I disappeared for a couple of days, got off the grid, got some work done. We're launching our new website at Baltimore Positive, which you're going to be a part of. By the way, Coffee Dorman-El here, Director of Operations and Logistics, and I'll get to what that is for our great sponsor, Taharka, made in Baltimore. I want to read the back of this here, and then I'm going to tell you my story. Well, the story is I was away for 5.5 days, and I came home, and I said to my wife, I didn't have any ice cream while I was gone. They had Texas ice cream in the freezer in the press box. And Blue Bell, I think, is the brand. I meant to eat it, and I didn't. I just never ate it. And here's what happens when you've been spoiled. And one of the reasons this even happened is I started eating Jenny's ice cream, and Sean heard me talking about it. And I said to him, Jenny's is the best ice cream I've ever had. It's all over the world now. It's incredible. They make exotic flavors that I love. And I said, your ice cream has to be at least as good as that for me to talk about, because I can't talk about the second best ice cream in the world and promote it as the best, right? And he said, I'm going to send it over. And I said, look, I've had your honey graham. I know how good it is. I said, but are they all that good? And he said, we have like scientists who do, we're serious about this. And he shipped them all over, and I literally went one by one through all. And I'm not a fan of the roasted strawberry. My wife loves it because she loves the tart. I like it a little sweeter. Of course. She loves the key lime. Like, it's her favorite. I don't like key lime pie, right? So, but she's all about your tart flavors and your chocolate love. I'm all about honey graham, pistachio. And by the way, the logo on this was a little smaller. You guys made it bigger. The pistachio is incredible, and the peanut butter cup. And here's the thing that I really want to promote right now. Eggnog. Because this pumpkin spice has moved in now. You know, now we're taking the corn and the tomatoes away. And the pumpkin spice is a fad. Eggnog's a way of life for me. So when will you start vatting up the eggnog? Do we have to wait till like Halloween to do that? When does that happen?
Probably around, your usual Christmas time, just like when they release it in the grocery stores.
I can't wait.
Me neither. I'm an eggnog fanatic. I'm probably one of the people who R&D the eggnog just to make sure it tastes good.
Did you taste test it?
Oh yeah, got to. I'm the eggnog guy around here.
I did not see. He didn't tell me this when he booked you on. Now we're friends. Now, so if my wife could hear me right now, I would have her drag in the pint of eggnog that I kept in the back. So Steve called me to do this in maybe late April or early May. I started talking about Taharka ice cream, and well, in the first call we were on, I told him how much I love eggnog ice cream and how I couldn't get it. And he's like, I have some for you. He's like, it's in the back of the freezer. We can't sell it because it's May, but I didn't throw it away. And he added up. He said he had 14 pints of it. He said, I could have all 14 pints. And I'm like, time out. I have to eat honey graham. I can't take 14 pints. I took 4. Okay. Nice. So I ate one like right away. First weekend, it was gone. I was scooping it into my coffee in the morning, into my okay. I don't play games. I mean, I know I'm 52. I'm a little older than you. So I ate 3 of them. I ate a big bowl of it on the 4th of July just to like say that I could have eggnog on the 4th of July, which has never been available in my lifetime. And I still have a completely fresh pint of it in the back of the freezer as sort of a rainy day. I don't know what to tell you.
Break glass if need be.
So I have it, and I need to know when I can start opening. It needs, like, if you're going to make it on November 10th, I'll make this stretch until whatever point you guys deliver me fresh eggnog. But I'm an eggnog guy. I want to read from the back of your cartons, because at Taharka, we use our award-winning ice cream to serve up social change. Each scoop inspires cultural understanding, community engagement, economic empowerment, and, of course, good times. And I've had some good times. Little cones. I don't do the big ones. Our social enterprise is managed and operated primarily by young adults. That would be you, right? who are bringing change to our beloved city. Ice cream has always inspired people to come together. My wife and I come together right around 8:15 every night and do that. So we take ours to the intersections of cultural divides to do just that. Taharka is an authentic ice cream experience that only Baltimore can offer, and the only is in italic. But luckily, everyone can enjoy it. It's right on the back of every single carton. Probably could just hold that up and read from that, but I can't read backwards on my video. Tell me why you work at Taharka and how you got it. Give me your Taharka story.
So my aunt knew Sean, and she introduced me to him, and I came in for an interview, and luckily, I guess, crushed it and came in and just started from ice cream maker. A couple of years in, became production manager. A couple of years in, became delivery driver.
Hold on, ice cream maker. I've made ice cream once in my life.
Ice cream maker.
So my mom's from the South.
Nice.
She's from South Carolina. Okay, I know you're from Pittsburgh. I'm not going to bring that up, but I just did. But we're not going to talk football here because it's peace. So South Carolina, I'm a little boy in the 1970s. My Uncle Claude had a churn to make ice cream. You know, one of those, it was a big tub, and you put the salt in it, right? You put salt in the bucket, and then it had a churn on it.
Yeah.
And we went out and this is my favorite now. We've talked up eggnog, we've talked up pistachio, but I'm a peach guy. And anybody that follows me on social media knows how I feel about my peaches in the summer. I've had peach bread. I went 23 consecutive days having peach cake around here. I was picking up peach cake every day. The whole month of like August, I had peach cake because I'm addicted to it. So my Uncle Claude, I went out into the peach orchards. I was a little chunky monkey when I was a kid. I was a little guy, you know. And I went out in the peaches. We brought the buckets of peaches back. And my Uncle Claude and I made peach ice cream out of the churn, probably summer of 77, 78. And I have never made ice cream since then. And, you know, when I watch the cooking shows now, and they have to make a dessert, you know, Duff, you know, one of my buddies from around town, and he's on these TV shows with the kids and whatnot. They put it all like in a big, it looks like something you see at a fast food restaurant. It's a big silver thing, and they dump all the stuff in, and ice cream poops out of it at the bottom, right? Like literally, right? So I remember the churn, like the old way of making it. I was at your place. You have these incredible, you know, machines that make this incredible ice cream. Tell me, ice cream maker, like when you come in, tell me how they teach you how to make ice cream.
So we pretty much start with just a basic, you know, book of what goes in it. And then it's a matter of understanding techniques, understanding swirls, understanding ribbons, and just making sure that the idea of every scoop needs to be a fulfilling scoop for your customer. You don't want a cookie dough with no cookie dough in it, you know?
It's got to swirl. It's got to mix, right?
Got to do ribbons. Got to do it all.
This isn't yogurt. We don't put all the fruit at the bottom and have you mix it up, right?
We work it up as we go from bottom to top. Nothing but layers and layers of goodness.
Are there times when you make it and it's just like, this isn't, it's not mixing the right, you know what I mean? It would still taste okay, but like you can't.
Yeah, we don't sell.
It's not foolproof. It really is an art, right? You still dump it in there and like it works, right?
Right. It's not like just throwing paint on a canvas. No, this is art, and you gotta perfect the art.
Give me some flavors that I don't know about that maybe you've made once, or a flavor that isn't to market yet. Because look, Sean's told me that I'm going to come up with ideas, and I've already got them. The best ice cream that I've had, other than your ice cream, I would say the best ice cream I've had that you haven't heard of. I had a macadamia nut ice cream in Japan. And I've had macadamia and pineapple ice cream in Hawaii. And I'm just thinking of like exotic flavors. Like Jenny's makes a brown butter brittle, the almond brittle. It's unbelievable. But what you do with nuts and what you do with, you know, various fruits and chocolates and other things. I mean, I love me a matcha tea. You guys make a matcha tea. And that's a very Asian type of thing. I dig that. My wife, I went back for the golden milk, and you didn't have any. And my wife thought, like, that's great. I said, it tastes kind of like eggnog a little bit. So there's some really weird flavors that you can mix up. And I know during the pandemic, you're trying to stick to the basics, right? Like literally just getting it out. But in better times, give me some flavor profiles, because you didn't make a peach this summer. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I got involved, screw that Willie Nelson Ben and G. Make a Nestor peach and let me work some peach and some cinnamon and some streusel and some things in there, some nuts or something. and like a peachy nutty ice cream. Peach praline. Come on, man.
Peach and praline. Oh no. Oh,
you don't like that? What's wrong?
I don't know about peach and praline. I don't know. But peach and pie crust, now that'd be something different.
Now you're talking. All right, I'll hear that.
Peaches
if it
jam,
has a peach in it, chances are I like it.
Good. Yeah, it was definitely a missed opportunity. That's why we're gonna focus now on our fall flavors. So your pumpkin flavors, your eggnog flavors eventually, and something in between that we can't talk about too much.
What? You making a Willy Wonka flavor? You got a gobstopper you're making over there? What are you doing?
Maybe. Can't give away too much. Got to keep people in suspense.
What are some flavors that have fallen short? Like, I mean, have you done like a birthday cake or done any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, birthday cake. It was one of those flavors like it's cool, but it didn't hit as we hoped. Flavors like that.
Give me a flavor to sell for you, man. I'm telling you, give me a flavor. Eggnog, of course. I mean, you should make extra eggnog. I'm gonna tell you right now. Make extra eggnog because I'm gonna need it. I'm telling you, eggnog cannot go away for me when Lamar wins the Super Bowl. We have to keep eggnog after the Super Bowl to celebrate.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's say maybe a pumpkin latte. Something we're gonna try out.
When's that coming? Soon?
Soon. Can't say when, but you'll know it.
When the pumpkin latte comes out, that we're friends now, right? I mean, so when the pumpkin latte comes out, get it over here. I'll get it on the air. I'll start scooping it out and giving it to people. We are with Coffee Dorman-El. He is the director of operations and logistics for our friends at Taharka. I am surrounded by what used to be ice cream. This is Wake and Bake. My son, and I'll show this to you on my phone. This is God's honest truth. So my son's birthday was September 22nd, okay, which was, as we're recording, it was on Tuesday. And I asked my son, how's your big day going? And I said, did you eat something yummy? And he sent me a picture. That's true. That's my son. I showed his phone number. Yeah. But how's your big day going? Did you eat something yummy? He said, I had Taharka Wake and Bake. So there it is. That's literally yesterday. So ice cream's a family affair around here.
Ice cream is a family affair.
You guys still delivering and doing the once-a-week thing you guys were doing in the summer? Because Bill Cole hit me about that. There are some places, believe it or not, where you can't get to Taharka easily. I know it's in a lot of locations. But give your logistics and operations. If people are out there and they want to deliver a six-pack or a case or whatever it is, tell everybody how they can do that.
They can check us out on TaharkaBrothers.com. We have a home delivery option where you get a pack of 8 of 12 different flavors we make, or 15. We also have some non-dairies. For those who
15. My wife would balk at 15 because here we have like we don't have a giant freezer. We have a nice freezer. I brought home. The freezer will fit 18. It'll fit 9, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and I give up 2 rows up top. And otherwise, you have to put them in like this. You put them in like sideways.
Okay.
And I don't want. And the other thing with your ice cream, and I know you're making all the same labels, and this is true, because I can show you even what my freezer looks like right now. But the labels need to be front facing. It's very important. My wife and I have had a major. You don't want to go into the freezer and have like, well, what flavor's that? I don't know. We've had this problem, and if you do it this way, that's another thing because that you could see the flavor, right? So trying to figure out the flavors. Taharka is front-facing in our freezer, so we know the difference. Because you don't want to hold the freezer open because it lets the cold air out, right?
Right.
All right. So you will deliver it?
I will deliver to the retailers. I got some guys who do the home deliveries who will bring it to your door. You can order on our home delivery site, and you'll get a pack of 8 of our high-quality ice cream.
Pumpkin latte. That is the fall flavor. Who knew? I knew you guys would be doing a pumpkin. It's that time of the year. I'm waiting for the eggnog, and meanwhile, enjoying the honey graham, enjoying the vanilla, enjoying the mint flicks. I have a whole peanut butter cup that I saved that's in the back that I've been sort of rationing right next to the eggnog. So eggnog and peanut butter cup, I haven't had either one in probably a month and a half. I spent 5 days last week, didn't eat any ice cream. So, I've been working out, doing my yoga in the morning, so I deserve it.
You earned it.
I deserve it, man. And my wife was on vacation last month. My wife's diabetic, too. She was up in New Hampshire with her sister. And they're running around the mountains, and they found some ice cream place. And my wife went and ordered, like, the small cone. And she sent me a picture of the small cone, and it was like this mound of ice cream on this little cone. We don't eat like that. You know what I mean? Like I keep it in the house and I pimp it, and Lord knows I really eat it. But I have little joy cones, and I put one scoop, and I put it down, and then I have one little mound on top. I don't go portion control, man. That's the way you can enjoy it.
Golf ball.
365 days a year, I can enjoy 2 scoops a day. Every day. It's what keeps me healthy and happy. Kofi Dorman-El is here. He is the director of operations and logistics, working on a decade now at Taharka, where they serve up delicious ice cream, social change, and personal flavors for me. So, hey, man, really good to get to know you. I'm looking forward to stopping over, and tell your guys I'll bring them a gift when I come by and get some more ice cream next week, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Find him out on the internet. He's on Instagram. They're on the web. They are Taharka. They are our sponsor. They are serving up social change and delicious ice cream, 1 scoop at a time. Coffee, ice cream with fudge swirl and chunks of fudge brownies. No wonder my son had such a good 36th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I am Nestor. We are WNST.net, AM 1570, Taos in Baltimore. We never stop eating ice cream, and we never stop talking Baltimore positive.